Well, it looks like that went through relatively quick. Well, let me go bring my channel up, refresh my page, see that I'm live. And I see that I'm live. I'll double click on that. Okay, that looks much better than I thought it was going to. I thought I was going to have some problems. Um, I'm kind of shocked that Zoom has been running for a few minutes now and no one's joined us or joined me. There is no S right now. Um, I don't know if notifications are going out. I did not stream intentionally today so that there would be no lack of notifications. Although there has been grumblings on the internet, on YouTube specifically, about no notifications. I don't know what's going on. I may have to go back to the old-fashioned way of when I first started out, of sending everybody an email and going from there. Good evening, Tony Wallow. He says he got the notification. Cool. I've lost my... I'll have to get a mouse for each one of my monitors, I think. We'll see what the delay is like tonight. It looks to be acceptable. I can live with that. That's not as bad as the other night when I made the scheduled one go live, and that was my fault. I had completely forgot about changing the latency. So Greg says he got it as well. So good. Maybe just certain people aren't getting it, or maybe they get it and they just don't notice that they get it, or maybe their notifications are just turned off on Windows. I don't know. So I don't know if I want the flag blowing that way or if I want to mirror. Go that way. And Greg forgot to turn his volume down. It's okay. I didn't turn mine down either, but I didn't say much, and I caught it because I was watching Carrie and I was watching India Delgado. The guy, I can't say her name, and then I was watching some other stuff too. I don't know if Carrie has ended yet or not. He was still going when I got back from dinner, so I would think by now he started at 4 o'clock my time. It'd be what, 6 hours if he is still running. Woo. I got there late, watched a little bit of it, and was actually trying to cook and watch it, and I finally gave up on that. Tony says he's finished. Okay, cool. Good deal. So how's your arm feel, Greg?
No problem.
No numbness, no soreness, no nothing?
Nope. Went out, cut the grass in the front, both sides, weed whack.
Nice.
Got landscape timbers, leveled up and put down. Cut back some flowers.
I did an experiment last night. I stayed up to about 3 o'clock-ish, probably closer to 3:30. And then I wanted to get up at 5:45 to kind of get ready for tonight, which will be in the morning. And that went off pretty good. Laid back down. I was up by 10:22. I was up doing stuff at 10:22. And then when I got back from dropping her off, my back was, I don't know what, old age, I guess, I don't know, but I laid down to take a nap, and it feels okay now. Might have been stress, I don't know. Or maybe it's just another excuse for me to take a nap. Who knows?
Talked to my neighbor. Thought he was jacking up another car. Talked to him, I said, "Damn, you need to get a sign that says brakes and oil change done here in your garage." He said, "Yeah." He was doing a friend of his, a lady friend of his, rotating the tires and draining the oil.
That's nice of him. Does he charge like a minimal amount of money to do that?
I think they just pay for the materials and these special tools that he might have to buy.
That's nice.
But he's got just about every tool you can think of. 2 heavy-duty jacks, 4 jack stands.
Nice. Jeff said he's off to grab a sandwich and he'll be back in a few.
Yeah,
That got a little started earlier than I wanted to. I downloaded DaVinci Resolve 18 today, and I did install it, but I have not done anything with it. The primary reason was I was trying to do something today with my opening, and I watched a video on 18, and what I want to do is actually going to be 2 clicks away from being done on DaVinci Resolve 18, if I understood it correctly. So, against Alex's wishes, because it's still in the beta mode, I went ahead and downloaded it, and I'm going to give it a try after a bit. I don't know if I'm going to do that on the air or over Zoom yet. I haven't decided.
what you should do is export all your settings.
Yeah, I need to do that too.
And get rid of your old settings.
Yeah. We're working on a new Photoshop project that involves Josh. We found the perfect thing for that. But I've got to get with Jose on it because I can rotate the X and Y axis, but I don't know how to rotate the Z axis. In this particular fixture that I've got, I need to rotate the Z axis around just a tad, and it'll be perfect. And I'm sure it can be done. And as quickly as he walked me through that the other night, I'm sure he'll know off the top of his head how to do it. So,
Yeah, I think so.
yeah. He knew that stuff pretty good. He knows Photoshop way better than I know DaVinci Resolve. I hope he's not watching. Again, I'm honored that someone has reached out and wants me to show them what little bit that I know. That's
I
kind of
noticed one thing. When I updated from Zoom 510.6 to 510.7, I lost all but 1 or 2 of my virtual backgrounds.
I've seen that happen on updates as well.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
have to go add them back in when I want to use one of
Yeah.
them.
I'll ask this question again later. I probably got to go grab my hat. I took a shower and washed my hair, so it's all loosey-goosey. But are you paying for Marlboro Bytes on your computer?
No, I got the free version.
Okay.
And you can manually update it every day.
Okay.
I can show you.
I've got the I'm running a trial right now, and I was debating on whether I want to get the paid version or not. Photo Mix Media said he got the notification too. Oh wow, I missed that one. So he is here. Sorry, Jose. Oh man, I like that picture.
All you gotta do is launch it. Launch. And then come up here under settings.
Right. Okay, that seems
There it
simple.
goes.
Right.
And if you want to run a scan after it's done, you can. Then you come in here and run a scan.
Right. Yeah. That I knew. How did I not see Photo Mix Media? He was like the 3rd person in. Man.
Got something else today to show you.
Hey, send me that picture when you get a time.
Okay.
I like that one. Copyright infringement.
Yeah.
Does it tell you what it's specifically for?
Yeah, when I downloaded Firestarter.
Oh wow.
Evidently it's owned by Disney.
Huh.
Down here in their letter. Yeah.
Now have you?
watched it yet?
Oh, I was getting ready to ask you. Have you watched it? If so, how was it?
Haven't watched it.
I saw today where the new Disney Marvel character Dr. No and the multiverse or whatever it's called. I saw where it's going to be released June 22nd on Disney Plus. So it's a good thing I have Disney Plus.
How the hell did that go small?
That I can't tell you. But actually, I need. Yeah. Oh, because you're sharing your screen. Okay, maybe that's what. Go back. Go back. Come on, go back. Sound like I'm golfing now. Okay, yeah, that's cool.
That's closed.
Yeah, it's good now. I gotta move my Twidget back over here. Here's Rick Lakes. He says he's gonna be here for a little bit, but leaving soon. Not a problem. Said he had a good day. Good to hear, Rick. Hi, Alex.
Damn, it's 67 degrees out.
I'm not sure what we are. 70. Overnight low of 55, so that'll be comfortable. Yeah, I tell you what, last night when I finally laid down, it was really super, super nice in here. Just nice and cool and crisp. She had turned all the fans off, so I turned one back on, and it was real comfortable. I mean, just really great. So Rick says he'll be here for a while, but he's leaving. Good. Good, good. So, Mr. Cheek, it's only been about an hour or so. How are you?
I haven't heard from Josh since I talked to him at the movies.
Right.
Since he started the movies.
Yeah, see, that was about, an hour and a half ago or so. So, give him time to get out and get home and everything. He'll show up eventually. Not too gonna lose much sleep over it. Well, that's real good English there.
He said he was gonna stream like at 11 or 11:30 or something.
Oh well, competition. I hear Chris Garrett's voice. Am I hearing Chris Garrett's voice? Seriously?
No, you're not. You're probably hearing my dad and my nephews.
Well, your dad sounds nothing like Chris Garrett. Believe me. I got to write down this thought I just had.
Chris Garrett is not in the room.
All right, Greg just sent me the picture, I hope.
Yeah, it's a picture of me in my Navy blues.
Well, I'm writing a note that I want to get this quote, which will actually be a copyright infringement that I may or may not get caught. It's from Dire Straits song. Oh yeah, I see you there on the, what's that, the starboard side? So, let's have a Navy lesson here. Starboard is the right side of the ship or the left side of the ship?
Right. Port is always your left.
Port is always your left. Now, I will forget that even though you told me that. Okay, I got it downloaded. Thank you very much. I think I'll see if I can get you on some Thursday night for about a half hour, 45 minutes to an hour, and do a one-on-one interview with you. How you feel about that? Yeah, you.
Wouldn't be anything interesting.
Oh, sure it would. How many years were you in the Navy?
20.
Yeah, up there.
Years, 5 months.
5 minutes and 62 seconds.
Then I told him it wasn't fun anymore.
I didn't really keep track of it or anything. Well, I can imagine after that long it probably wouldn't have been.
I thought Matthew Camp was on Central Time for some reason.
He should be on Central Time, is he not?
You got him listed as MST.
Oh, you know why? You're right, I do. Let me move this out of the way. That's because I wanted to balance out the first 4 o'clocks with 3 names each. Matthew Camp is on Central Time, but if I put him over there, then I got 3, 4, 2, 3. So I balanced the names out. And I honestly don't know a simple solution to that. Now, what if I added Natasha in? Then I'm going to have 4-3. I could move Matthew Camp over. Then it'd be 4-4-2-3. So it's a constant revolving and evolving and headache, I guess is the best word. So Alex found a different Nook today, and it's an AMD system, and it's priced pretty good, and it already has
All right, an AMD.
Yeah, there you go. Where's Catherine at?
And it already has a 512 gigabyte NVMe SSD, and it already has 16 gigs of RAM, 2 sticks, two 8 gig sticks.
How much more?
What do you mean, how much more?
Actually, it was
More
cheaper.
than,
Including tax, it's with free shipping, it's $411 and some change.
not bad. What chip is in there?
It's I think it's a Ryzen 5, I believe. I'll pull it back up.
Now I know that line is in this song, and I'm looking right at the lyrics.
It's a Ryzen 5 3550H. Four cores, 8 threads, 16 gigs RAM, and 512 SSD.
Is it a SATA SSD or an NVMe?
It's an NVMe.
That's good.
Is that Tom Cruise I see walking across there? No, it can't be.
Yeah, I invited him.
Oh, okay. Now, let's see if I can do what I'm trying to do here. Okay, that works. That
But compared to what is at Aunt Mary's house right now, anything would be better
Oh yeah.
than what she's got.
Yep, I agree with that too.
I don't know if that RAM is upgradable to any more than 16, but can't see him ever needing any more than 16. Of course, they say that about the like on what Windows 3.1 days, about 64 megs of.
You should be able to do almost anything with 16 gigs of RAM. I ran mine for a year and a half, maybe longer. 16 gigs. I never had a problem doing anything or going anywhere. Of course, I never tried to install or run Fortnite. I don't play any of those games.
Yeah, I'm hoping
Now, if anybody's watching the stream and wondering what I'm doing, I'm just trying to match up the size of what I got. He's home, or he's on the road, one or the other. Oh,
there he is.
can't do that.
Yeah, I'm on my way home.
Where you at right now?
I'm on my way up. I'm looking out.
So, what was the movie you went to see?
It was kind of like an opera. It was more singing than anything else.
You remember the name of it?
No, I'm not really good at remembering names.
Yeah, I was afraid I couldn't do that. I wanted to throw that in there. I like that. Now, do you call it a boat or a ship?
Ships,
Okay.
boats, or submarines.
Aha. I knew there was a reason why I asked that question. So, let me go back into OBS and bore people over here on this. If I move this down just this much. Bring this up here.
What's that red light behind you?
There's one on
See how that looks here in a second. Although it's out of balance. Don't really need to have the logo running constantly either.
Yeah, that looks better.
That looks better? Okay, I'll leave it like that for a minute.
I'm talking about. I was referring to Josh's camera.
Oh, I thought you were
I think he turned his camera around.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about what I'm doing. Yeah, I got some changes in mind for that anyway, so we'll just go with it like that for right now. Although,
Every time I mouse over your picture in YouTube, the left and right side kind of bow in. I hover over any other picture and it doesn't do it.
on the stream,
Yeah, on YouTube.
I was on the wall with my wife in when I got him. He said he wanted to get on.
yeah, I'm not. When I hover over a picture over on the stream, I don't see anything. Now, when I hover over it in Zoom, I get a big hand that should show up over on the stream in a second. But yeah, nothing. I don't have anything happening. I got to put a hat on.
Yeah, it's doing it even if I take my mouse away.
Huh.
Now it's straight.
I scheduled my stream for 11:45.
See
I
if
did my
that.
clothes gig last night, and I only got me 10 views. I played that game before, and I got all kinds of people on that.
What time did you play that last night, Josh?
2 a.m.
That could be a reason why you only had 10 views. What the one you played it when you played it when you got a lot of views? What time was that?
My guess is he can't remember.
Probably.
Good possibility, but all he's got to do is go look at the YouTube studio, and it will.
And whenever the highlight goes around your box, Ken, the left and right side bow in.
Really?
But
So
nobody
whenever
else.
whenever I talk, it goes all goofy.
Well, the picture's clear. It just bows in slightly. You can visually see it. But when I'm talking, it doesn't do it on my picture. Or Alex talks, or Josh talks, it doesn't bow in on the left and right side. Ah,
My boss doesn't light up when I say something.
Yeah, it does. You're clearly when you speak, your box. I mean, everyone's does.
see, it's bowed in now.
I'm gonna watch the stream. Oh, you know what? I think I see what you're talking about. It looks like the left and right edges are concaved.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I see that. So, hey, Alex, say something, and don't say, hey, Alex, say something.
I am.
Again, please, because your box didn't light up.
Well, my video of us meeting has 90 views on my channel.
Now I noticed.
What video is without?
The one of us, the one of me meeting Ken and Robert.
Good. 90 views already. That's good. Hey, Chris.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you tonight?
I'm fine. I didn't realize you were on early.
Yeah, I started a little bit earlier. I was kind of having a tug of war with myself on that. Now, I noticed with Chris and Alex, theirs doesn't go concave. Theirs just gets a yellow line and then a break, and it goes black, and then the yellow line comes back at the bottom.
What you talking about, Willis?
On the stream on YouTube, when you guys talk, the yellow box around your picture always highlights because that indicates you're the one that's speaking.
Yeah, it does that on Zoom too.
Right. But on the stream, if you watch the stream, and I think I know what it is, it looks like yours just has a little bit of yellow, then the black, and then a little bit of yellow. Whereas on Greg and mine, it appears that they are I think it's concaved, that they are bending, so to speak. And I think the reason for that is because you've got a color picture, I've got a color picture, and Alex has got a color picture. Josh and Chris have black backgrounds. I'll almost bet good money if Chris were to turn his camera on and talk, his would go concave too.
Well, I have a black icon because I'm not logged in.
Yeah, we know. You're good.
I'm logged in at my aunt's house.
Hold on a minute, Ken.
Well, you're at your aunt. You go back to your aunt's house tonight?
I'm logged in over at my aunt's house.
Oh.
I'm not logged into my new account as it is.
Oh, okay.
But all my settings are on my list.
Uh-oh. It was lagging.
What does it do now?
The stream had a little bit of a lag. Hey, Jose. Okay, Chris, talk.
Hello.
You know, last night when I was on my other computer, this shirt looked more red.
Looks pretty red to me right now.
That's the color it really is.
Yeah. And yes, that's exactly what it is because now that you've got your camera running, it's concaved. When you have a black background next to a black background, that makes sense. Okay. I'd never noticed that before.
I hadn't either.
Probably another weird thing Zoom has done. So, Jose, I have a Photoshop question for you.
Go ahead. Ask.
No, I'm in it good around.
So, in Photoshop, you can, the X and Y axis, let me turn off my background so this will be clearer. Okay, so in Photoshop, you have the X-axis and the Y-axis, and you understand that, the X and the Y,
Yes.
right? And you can move the X this way and the Y this way, right?
Yes.
How do I adjust the Z-axis so I can take my image?
Yeah.
How do I adjust the Z-axis so I can take my image and rotate it on the Z-axis? Is that?
Oh. Yeah, I know exactly what you want to do, and there's a way to do that. It depends. Also, trying to remember on that particular version. Do you have a Photoshop that you use? It should be somewhere under image.
Okay.
The bar menu on top.
Okay.
Under image, and then somewhere in transform or something in those lines or those kind of menus. But yeah, once once you're in that particular menu option to do that, what you want, you can do that. And yes, it is possible.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm not sure if you want to share your screen now or like later on or after hours. It's up to you.
We have to ask Greg. He's in charge of the screen sharing now. I gave him a job.
Okay.
Wait a minute, let me take some Excedrin migraine. Yeah, okay.
Well, I got to bring. Let me get Photoshop up and running, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, yeah. Meanwhile, Ken, while you're doing that, I would like to jump in a little bit about that issue on the YouTube stream having that little line box around the person who's speaking.
Right.
I noticed that something since at the beginning I started watching you guys and with the Zoom. When I started jumping in at the Zoom meeting and everything, I've noticed that it's only that kind of effect. It's only on the YouTube side. Another artifact that I noticed is maybe, let's see, I'm looking at there's a live stream here on YouTube on this side, on my side. I'm trying to see, okay, I see this artifact that I'm about to point out. A good example right now is your tank fish behind you right now. There's I'm comparing the YouTube stream to the Zoom meeting here. There's some black, like a blackout on with the reef, the bright reef. I'm not sure if that's green or bluish.
Oh yeah, you're right.
On the YouTube stream, on the Zoom meeting, it's perfectly fine. But that particular thing is on the YouTube side of it. I'm guessing it's something to do with YouTube, not anything with your setup or your stream that you have. Maybe the YouTube compression is doing that artifact.
Just waiting to see what the delay is. My big hand should show up here in a minute.
Yeah, it's showing up.
There we go. Are you kidding me? I've got my hand over this entire camera and it's only showing my thumb. So yeah, so I agree, because now what I did, I put my hand over there to make sure it is truly live. So I have the camera, the fish cam, get my hand out of there. The fish cam is green, Zoom is green, but you're right. On the stream itself coming across Zoom, it looks black.
Yes.
That is interesting. Very interesting.
Yes, very interesting. And so far, my best education guess is it has to, well, not that I'm thinking about it, because you have the camera on the fish thing, and you have the camera on your fish thing streamed to the side, but it's not giving that artifact.
Right. So that's a dedicated camera specifically for the tank. The other camera is my C170, and it's looking at it straight on. So I don't know. That's weird, but that's a very good thing that you caught out. Good catch. Good catch.
Yeah. So now, not that I've seen that, I like to retract my statement about being a YouTube thing, compression stuff. I think I'm going to take that back.
No, we don't retract statements here. This is live and unrehearsed. No problem. But that kind of makes sense, because if I hold my finger up here, that's the C170. And then let's see what the delay is. We'll kill two birds with one stone here. Wow. That's not too bad. So yeah, you're talking about the... Yep. We're green, we're green, we're black. That's weird. That is very, very weird. All right,
Yeah.
I'm going to work on Photoshop, getting that up and running in the background. So you guys talk amongst yourselves. Greg, it's evening. Did you forget to set your clocks? Now, where is Photoshop? There we go. I'm going to need Alex's help on this, I think. I don't know. Let me stumble through this and see how bad it'll go. I'm going to mute my mic so you don't hear what may or may not happen. Which it translated means I may say a word I don't want to say. So I'll be right back. I think YouTube can still hear me. Greg is saying now he needs to check the batteries in his clock. All right, let me focus on this. So,
You don't want to say.
are you watching the stream?
Damn it.
So I've got Greg to say all those words I don't want to say, and I'll just go back to muting myself. All right, so I got to switch the camera mode to mirror box, and that shows that screen. So if I bring Photoshop up and bring it over here, then that shows that there. Now, in order for the stream to see that, what do I have to do? I have to go into OBS and start the virtual camera. Oh, I can't remember how to do this. I just did it too. Start the virtual camera, and then that puts it over there. That's not what I want to do. So bring this over here. Go back over to... Okay, so I'm going to bring up the technical issues on that. Okay, Alex, walk me through this. I want to set this up so that everybody, the YouTube stream and the Zoom sees the same thing at the same time, and I've just forgotten how to do it.
Okay. Go to your OBS.
Yep.
Hit start virtual camera.
Yep.
On the right hand side, it should be like the third one down.
Yep.
And then go back to Zoom
Yep.
and change the camera from your Logitech camera to OBS virtual camera.
Oh, OBS virtual camera. I had the mirror box capture box. Okay.
It's on page 77.
Okay, so I got virtual camera on. I went in there and I put it on there. Now, that's it. I don't have to change any.
Yeah, and now I can see when you talk, I can see Zoom is near the same thing as YouTube is.
Okay, so
Technical difficulties.
okay, so now if I bring up Photoshop, this is where I think it's going to run into issues because I need to change the setting. I need to change the scene in here for Photoshop, right? Yes.
You mean you got a scene in OBS or Photoshop? I don't.
Can't you just minimize OBS and launch Photoshop?
Make sure to lay on ultra low.
Yeah, I know that it is. It's just slow. Okay, so now everybody should still. Now everybody, hopefully.
It's working. It's working.
Okay, so I got to go back to Jose for a minute and pick his brain on how I can. This isn't the one I want to change. This one actually turned out really good. Everything lined up, but this is a good one for me to practice on. So, Jose, walk me through where I go to from here, please.
Okay, cool. From let me pin your screen here on Zoom so I can see. Never mind.
Well, I guess I could do that. I guess should I put the spotlight on my? No, I can't do that.
Yes.
I should put the spotlight on me.
Yes.
Well, then everybody's going to think I'm special. So it should be super big now, maybe, I guess. I don't know.
It is.
Okay, cool. All right. So, Jose, take it away.
Alright, thank you. Okay, so I can see this particular image is the image the final image that you saved.
Right.
By the layers on the right side of the program,
Right.
Photoshop.
Right.
And let's open up the one that we tried to not the original, but the one that we worked and saved as PSD.
Yeah, if I knew how to do that, I would. So go to File, Open.
Open, yes, open. And I kind of see one, but I'm not sure if that's the one with the icon of PS, Photoshop. It's the blue one. I'm not sure if that's the one. Is it called?
Yep, that's the one because the layers come up over here on the right.
Perfect. We can save on this one. I mean, we can work on this one and just to practice what you want to learn here.
Sure.
So, go to up in the that thing is that on Zoom, your video is not coming through. In Zoom, your screen is coming lowest, but I need to be looking at the YouTube because that's coming out better. But,
Okay.
Let's
Yeah, I was
try
afraid of that.
Let's go up in the menu bar and try to find something about.
Image.
Yes, let's try image.
Okay. I've got mode, adjustments, auto tone, auto contrast, auto color, image size, canvas size, image rotation. That's just going to be 180, 90, 90, so that's not going to help. Crop, trim, reveal all, duplicate, calculations, variables, and analysis.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Remember the last time the time that you asked me for help for this particular image, we. Okay, I see it. Click on the image again, and in the image, and remember the little checkbox that we click on transformation control just below the menu bar.
Click on the image here,
Yes.
and then
Okay, now yeah, that's not. Yeah, okay. Click on one of the layers of the face deco. Now click on one of the corners of the little squares, and it should be able to. Okay, up in the menu, just below the menu bar, you see some numbers.
right.
And you should be able.
I got X, Y, W in the height, so X and Y, height and width. I've got a degree right here, and then I've got a V, which there we go. That's gonna be the novel that I've not been waiting for. So I'm gonna move this and see if our numbers change, and I'll click on the thing. And the numbers did not change. It looks to be all these up here. I was expecting the vertical to say a different number now because I moved it. Now I'm going to show real quick. So you guys noticed I moved that and I went back here and clicked on this. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to Control Z and it should put it right back to where I was. Remember, Control Z is your friend. That was a joke. It's true, but it was a joke. I sound like Darren. Okay, continue, Jose. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. Let's try to go to now. We tried menu. Image and the menu bar. Now let's go to the next one, a layer. And let's see if we could find some transformation option up in the menu bar.
I think we have to be in 3D mode.
I don't think so because I've done this before when I'm going to the 3D mode.
Okay. So we're looking for something that says transform.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, here's Greg's favorite, delete. Layer style. Nothing in there. New layer fill, new layer adjustments, brightness levels, curves, exposure. No. Layer mask. No. Smart objects. Nope. Video layers. Nope. Raster size. That sounds terrible. This is a family channel. John Aloy. Aloy. Am I saying that right, John? John Aloy. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, because if I'm not, I'm butchering it several times. Hello, John. Hello, Jeff. Good to see you. I'm going to keep looking for... I hope it's John Aloy. Otherwise, I just butchered it again. Arrange. No. Lock layers. Merge down. Matting.
I think... Let's see. My memory is going... I'm going down memory lane. Maybe it should be on edit. Go to up in the menu.
Edit. Here we go.
Edit. And it should be something... we could, I think they go transform.
Rotate.
Yeah, you could.
Oh, that's this one. I know what that was dumb. Yeah, that was, I should have known that. Edit, transform, skew.
Yeah, free transform. Go back to edit.
The skew.
That.
Well,
you can play with that, with those options. You can play with that.
Oh no, Joshy, you're going away. Yeah, it's not skew, so I'm going to Control Z to get that back to the original. I'll go back to edit, go back to transform, distort, perspective, warp. Oh my gosh, I think we're so close.
Just try right there, the option above transform, where it says free transform. I'm not sure if that's the thing you're going to be looking for. And with that, you know what? Also, you can play along with some of the keyboard keys. If you go to free transform and press Control or press Alt or even Shift, it gives you some other options while you're transforming the image selected.
Right, I'm holding the Control key down and it's moving the picture. So I'm gonna put him up there, and then if I and then okay. So I let go of the Control key and I still have that. I'm gonna Control Z. That puts it back there. Control Z puts it back there.
Okay, try hold down one of those keys and move one of those little control points and see what happens.
I'm holding Control down.
See now Control lets you do that while you're holding down Control. If you want to hold another key like Alt or Shift, and
that's Alt.
Okay.
So let's That was Alt. Let's grab this corner. Well, let's try that without the Alt key. About the same thing, actually. Although Alt does seem to make it go a lot bigger, a lot quicker. Okay, so... Oh, what was that? Oh. Okay, right click on there. Put that back to there. Yeah, I know that we got to be able to do this. So I'm going to hold Alt here. It doesn't matter which one you grab. It's still going to be the same.
Because I know I've done this before. While you're in free transform, you can do a single press of either Shift, Control, or Alt, and do some transformation like that, or a combination of those three keys on your keyboard, and it gives you different stuff to do. You know, in order to transform the selection that you have.
How do I get into, just while we're here doing this for a moment, how would I get into the 3D? Because I noticed up here it says 3D mode right here, and then it's got that one right there, which that's orbit the that's orbit the 3D camera. I don't need to do that. That's not going to solve my problem. No, never mind.
No.
I don't. So 3D. Yeah, no, that's not it.
Yeah, I never done any 3D on my photographs because I've never had to do that on my photography.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and end this for now. I'll leave this up for later. Oh no, we have a blue. Oh my goodness, I have a blue screen. Let's see what you guys got. I got the blue screen of death. Doggone it. Well, it's been nice knowing you guys. I've got the blue screen of death. How come that? There we go. Man, that's like super slow. So first things first, I'm going to go into OBS, and you guys should see OBS.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's way quicker for you guys than it is for me. That's good. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the main Zoom YouTube stream. That'll bring that up. Why Zoom is not showing up, I don't know. I'm going to turn off the virtual camera. I'm going to now minimize OBS because I don't need it. I'm going to bring OBS back up over here. Change my camera to the wonderful C170. And we are back. Now, it should be back to the way it's supposed to be, I hope, on the YouTube stream. Maybe, sort of, kind of.
Yeah.
Good. Now, wait a minute. Why do... Oh, because I am still in Spotlight. Don't want that. There we go. Now we're back to normal. And the stream should come back to be about right. Except I need to blur that camera because I still have a mess in the background. All right. Well, thank you, Jose. We'll get together and we'll figure it out. I've got a project that I really need. Instead of the head being straight like this, I need to rotate the head like that. And I think...
Okay. Yeah, to give it perspective that is turning to one side, right?
Well, actually, so the picture I'm trying to put it on, the guy's head is like this, but when I paste the picture on, the picture I'm pasting is like this. So I just need to take that image and rotate it about to right there. So that's why I said X, Y, Z. I'm thinking that's a Z-axis rotation.
Yes.
I just got to figure it out. Camp is entertaining, and they say that it stopped raining. Oh, the comedy never stops. Hey, Jeff, what was dinner? Jeff, we can't hear you. Or I can't hear him.
Test.
Hello?
I can hear Jose. There we go. Now I hear Jeff.
I'm having problems with the connections for the headset. Turns out this case is very sensitive where those two things plug in my new build.
So if we see you standing there with your right hand in the air, standing on your left foot, that's for reception purposes?
Yeah, but if I scoot up and my knee hits the case or something, then it'll say
Yep.
I don't have anything, and then if I wiggle them a little bit, then I'll get the thing, what did you just connect? And all of that. So I'm kind of disappointed with the money I spent on this case.
I just made Alex a co-host in case I get off on one of my tangents and I miss someone coming in. I don't think I have yet. Let me double check. Nope, we're good. But just in case, I'll make him the co-host for this evening. Of course, then I'm going to have a co-host for the co-host because he looks like he's busy indulged in something. You're muted. Oh, he's talking. He's got.
He's previewing it.
I was talking to you. I was talking to you, Ian.
Oh.
I noticed that once again the other day when I was connected to Josh's computer to help him find his Wi-Fi password before he so rudely disconnected me. that just like I figured, TeamViewer once again grew up the commercial use detected thing. Looking, trying to find another remote software to use. A while back, when Kerry had that video about TeamViewer and why he stopped using TeamViewer because of the Evergreen thing, he had mentioned UltraViewer. UltraViewer, unlike TeamViewer, UltraViewer is only $8 a month, $7.99 for the full professional version, and you have unlimited connections and all that. So might have to eventually these days get that. Especially if
You can't find anything for free.
Not that I think of.
they UltraViewer is free. They have a free version, you know, but instead of getting with all the instead of doing with the free version again, if I figured, you know.
So what? How much is TeamViewer a month?
Do what?
$150.
How much a month?
$150.
That would probably be annually, not a month.
That's for
Yeah,
TeamViewer.
monthly. Yeah, yearly.
So you divide 650 by 12. That's kind of pricey.
The only reason I know that is because I was watching too, and he said it right before I dozed off, right before I called you.
Yeah.
Why are they listing you commercial use? Just the frequency of use? Is that what they're flagging?
Yeah. They did that same thing when I used to log into the server at the college we had. I would log in at least once a day or something, once every 2 or 3 days to run updates or whatever. And even though I wasn't, just because of the number of times, even though I haven't connected to Josh's computer for a while, they was flagging commercial use for some reason when I tried to connect to it yesterday.
Yeah, I got it when I came home today. So I talked to my wife tonight. I'm gonna take that Xbox back probably within, hopefully before Thursday.
I leave before Thursday because I don't want this bill to run out and you not have the ability to get the
Yeah, well,
depending on how
I'm
much money.
gonna take the Xbox back. I talked her out of getting the iPod. I'm gonna take the Xbox back, go to Amazon. I gave her the money for Kennywood. If you don't know what Kennywood is, you can look it up on YouTube. They have a whole bunch of videos about Kennywood. What it is it's like a big amusement park. And they have like the potato pack, merry-go-round, the Thunderbolt, which is a roller coaster. They have all kinds of roller coasters and stuff. You guys have anything like that down where you're at?
Yeah, The one we have here, the one we have here in Arkansas is in Hot Springs called, it's called Magic Springs. They have water park and rides and all kind of stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what Kennywood is.
Alex, have you looked at a program called AnyDesk?
I've
free
heard,
for-
I've heard of it.
It says it's free for personal use. I don't know how they define it, and it's got two levels of pay plans as well. So they may do some monitoring. Who knows?
I guess the question I would have is, are you guys staying logged in on TeamViewer like all the time?
No. It actually had been a while since I connected to his computer.
The way I had it set up tonight, when I set up TeamViewer, I set it up to automatically flood when Windows floods. And then I use the same TeamViewer password for all my computers and the same number.
Well, that wouldn't flag it for commercial use. I don't understand why they flagged it for commercial use because it's been a while since I connected before yesterday.
Right.
How often does he connect to Natasha's computer?
Him connecting to Natasha's computer doesn't have anything to do with me getting the commercial use warning.
I would think not, but I'm just kind of spitballing this here.
With me connecting to Natasha's computer or me connecting to Josh's computer, the frequency that I connect. I also have gotten it when I'm connecting to my mom's computer. And I disputed that one. I emailed them and they said, I emailed them and,
Well, I could probably do all that too. And say that I'm helping a blind person through the computer.
but because it happened to me like 3 or 4 times, and this also be where the cheapest deal that I found that does the same stuff as TeamViewer does, I really just want to buy a license and I have to put up with it.
Well, I need to help the closet because the closet can't do it on our own. And we all know my aunt won't do it. And if I'm not mistaken, Windows 10 Home makes you update automatically. So I don't understand why most computers didn't update. Although one computer, although I'm wondering if that code that Alex put in on the positive computer prevented the download from going through and it waited for me to tell it to install. Because there was a .NET framework, and usually it goes out to get the update, and then it installed it, asked me if I wanted to install it, and there was an update. And it did. When I clicked for the kept the update, it automatically installed the .NET framework for the laptop. And then it asked me if I wanted to install it, and there was an update. About this update from last month. So I do believe that
No, nothing I did on Natasha's computer because she's running Windows 10 Home would have prevented Windows Update. What it was is sometimes Microsoft will give you optional updates, which has nothing to do with the group policy setting. So sometimes Microsoft will just give you it'll say optional quality update or whatever, and that's what that was. That applies.
so I always install the optional updates anyway.
Hi, Jim. Hi, BH.
I do.
Alex, if you look at Microsoft's definition of private use for TeamViewer, I think you fall under that. Now, it isn't just whether you're being paid with money. If you're getting something else in return that's valuable, they can call it commercial use. But you're just helping a friend. So you ought to be able to dispute that, I would think.
I would think that he would be able to do that because, here's why I say that. Because he lives in Arkansas, and there's no way in hell, well, I can't really say that, but I can't think it's coming in every time.
Even if I was
I
there,
can't see him coming in every time I have a loss with my computer.
even if I was to come see you in Pennsylvania, I still would not be able to physically get to your computer, whether it be at your aunt's or at your group home.
Right.
Well, the thing of it is,
Well,
when they're flagging you, they're suspecting that you're getting compensation of some sort. Not necessarily money is what it says, but maybe services in kind or whatever. And so, it isn't a question of whether you need help or not, Josh, either. Because this applies, says any friends and family usage should be considered private use. I just went to look at Microsoft stuff on TeamViewer. But you may have to dispute it, and if that's a big pain in the neck to do, then maybe you can find something
I mean,
else.
it's not really
Yeah.
to open a support ticket on TeamViewer. I have to go to TeamViewer's website and open up a support ticket or whatever. But if it happens 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 12 times, I can do it every time. And after so many times of doing it, I just assume pay for the license. After all, that professional license for Ultra Viewer is more than half the price of what we're paying monthly for my dad's website.
I have an idea. If you were ever in my area, I'm sure we could get like a big piece of plywood that would be strong enough to hold you in my the wheelchair and get you into my house. Would that possibly be an option?
What does that have to do with TeamViewer?
Nothing. I'm just
Well, then why are you talking about it?
I'm just putting that out there. I'm sure we could find some way to get them in. Wouldn't be impossible. You just have to find a big enough piece of wood, a strong enough piece of wood.
Well, there's a way to get him in physically. The question is, can you get him in with permission from the people that run the grupo? That's the real issue.
Right.
Why does my hand keep going away? I have a question about the TeamViewer deal. Are you still able to log in even though it says they suspect commercial use?
Yes and no.
I'll take the yes part first.
They say if you're suspected for commercial use, they say your connection will be terminated after 5 minutes.
Okay.
And no, I say no because more times than not it'll come up and it'll say connection refused because of commercial use detected or whatever. Or there's been too many invalid attempts to try to connect. You gotta wait a certain amount of time before you can try to connect again. And when you can try to connect again, it limits your connection to 5 minutes.
Okay. Well, that answered my question because if you still were able to connect, just ignore the warning and keep connecting. But if you can't connect, then yeah, you're gonna have to figure something out.
It doesn't take you 5 minutes to put the boss on duty.
Yeah, but they're not saying you're the one suspected of commercial use.
Right. They're saying Alex
Alex.
is. Right. Oh, you
That's
know
nothing
what?
to do when you connect them to Natasha.
Right. And you know what just popped into my head? He also connects from his computer to Natasha's computer sometimes, does he not?
But the commercial use is based on me connect. They say the commercial use warning is based on her computer, that commercial use warning is linked specifically to Josh's team writing.
Okay, but when you connect to Natasha's computer, do you get it by connecting to her computer?
Not at the current time,
Okay.
but I haven't had a need.
It was just a
her
thought.
computer.
Hey Jim, what you up to?
Mostly, I'm the one that connects
I tried.
to her computer because she trusts me to handle it. Now, if it's something that I can't handle, then I'll let Alex deal with it. So I'll just let Justin deal with it. Lately, I've been able to handle everything because of me. But that's only because he doesn't really do anything.
Hey Jim, how's it going?
I didn't need to.
I knew it. Hang on.
Amazing, isn't it? Isn't it amazing?
Hey Jim, how's it going?
It's going. Let's just put it that way. It's going. I have no idea what I've walked into. I haven't bothered looking at the stream, so I'm just going to sit here and try to figure out what the hell you people are talking about.
Pretty much, we're not talking about any one specific thing. We did some Photoshop butchering a while ago, and now we're trying to figure out how to get Alex a free or very cheap remote program so he can log into Josh and Natasha's computers.
I think $7.99. I think $7.99 a month for that ultra viewer is pretty dang cheap, because it's cheaper than Netflix or Hulu or pretty much any of them services these days.
Well, I'm guessing he's being flagged just simply because of the number of times he's doing this.
Right.
I know that's the reason. But what I don't understand is I hadn't connected to Josh's computer for a while, like at least a month before I connected to it for like 5 minutes yesterday. But it still gave me that commercial use.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
What if Windows 10 Pro have a way that you can connect remotely using
Yes and no. That only works over a local area network without doing port forwarding on your router, which you can't do because you don't have access to your router, and you don't have a static IP address. So that would not work.
Okay.
And yes, I agree with you, Jim. I think it's due to the number of 10,000 times he's connected to that computer, they've detected it's a little too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you read their rules for commercial and private use, they don't talk about frequency at all. They talk about whether or not there's any compensation, not necessarily money, but like services in kind or whatever.
Right.
Well, hold on. Time out. That's what TeamViewer says. You don't think they're lying?
I have no idea whether they're lying or not.
I would say they probably do, considering the fact that a lot of their other business practices are pretty shady.
Yeah. Or, not only that, do you not think that they can't change it in the middle of sentence and say, oh, we've detected, and go from there?
You know, they can do what they want,
Sure.
obviously, but I'm just saying, based upon what they say, I think he could dispute it. But it might not be worth the effort it takes to dispute it.
Well, that's a different question altogether.
Right. Right.
On the other question of what we were doing here, Jim, I'm just going to say it couldn't have been any more uninteresting than watching the first 3 hours of Carrie's.
I take that as a compliment.
I hate to say it, but I did listen to the first 3 hours of
Well, I listened to most of the whole damn thing, and I was...
You know what? Here's the deal. You want to watch a computer repair or upgrade take twice as long as it should, have Carrie do it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay? For God's sake. He went on for what? Almost an hour and a half on cars?
I'll tell you what. I started watching stream. I said hi to everyone in chat. Number one, so freaking wrong. I actually lay down in my bed and fell asleep. Called Alex.
Not surprising.
He up until Alex texted me. And he was still rambling on.
Well,
He spent about, I want to say 15 minutes, maybe 20 at the outside, talking about whatever that, I can't even remember what the
the first thing that he was talking about, some gadget or whatever the hell. He spent about 15, 20 minutes talking about that. Then for the next hour at least, we went on about car stuff. And probably an hour and a half, close to it. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, we're damn near 2 hours. We were almost exactly 2 hours into the freaking stream before he touched the goddamn laptop.
Yeah.
Wow.
Holy crap!
I'm usually out after the intro. You know, when it counts down, 10, 9, wait, 1, I'm out of there.
10, I'm gone.
Yeah. Understand.
It's cute. I had a website I wanted to discuss with you guys up and running, but then I had to restart my computer, and now it's gone, and I can't find it. Doggone it.
Dealing with what?
Next question, please. I don't remember. And that's horrible.
Wow.
I've had a lot going on today. I took a long nap, and all right, let's see if I can find it here. Was it this one? It might have
Brian,
been.
you history tab.
It's okay, Ken. You're not as bad as Josh yet.
Don't you dare say what you're getting ready to say. I will put you in their waiting room. All right, what it was.
I was just going to say, I feel a waiting room coming on.
So if you are if you're sports minded, you'll get a kick out of this. That's BH Ringer. He's got something running in the background. I don't know what it is. Anyway, Ryan Fitzpatrick retires, and they went through his entire career, team by team, and the amount of money that he earned. His first year in the NFL, he made, from 2005 and 2006, he made $568,250. Not bad for a rookie quarterback. 2007 to 2008, he made $1,362,000. Not bad for a second-year quarterback, with a different team, by the way. His third year, he made, you better sit down for this one, $26,575,000, but that was over a 3-year period with his third different team. 2013, he played for one team. He was paid $3.25 million for 1 year. 2014, he played for one team. He made $4 million, different team. 2015, 2016, he played for one team. He made $15,310,848.
Was he starting quarterback for any of those teams?
Some yes, some no. 2017 and 2018, as a backup to Tom Brady, he made $6,665,000. Last year, for 1 year, or 19 to 20, he made $13,540,322. 2021, he made $10,537,000 and did not play one single game. His career earnings are $82,118,420. I clearly should have played professional football. Those are just this guy's a nobody, and he made that kind of money. I just found that to be interesting. I've said for years, well, not that I'm in my 60s now, but I said when I was younger, I would have sat on an NBA bench and paid the league minimum, and I'd have sat there and watched the games just like this. And under my sweats, I would have had on my street clothes. So when the game's over, off come the sweats, off I go. But I never got that opportunity, so.
Excellent. When you guys look up the video games, they say what games they were open on their website.
Run that by whoever you ask again, because if it was me, I didn't hear much of it.
I said, when you were on the video games website, did they happen to say what games they were open?
7 days a week, just varying times, if I remember correctly.
Would that include Saturday?
Hold on, let me count the days of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is 7. Yes, that would include Saturday.
You know what time it is?
I'm going to bill you for this.
You can Google the video exchange website just as well as Ken can.
But I'm just planning on getting that off out of here. I'm tired of working on it.
You should have did it today, but I'm not going to beat that dead horse. Give me just a second. Let me see if I can find it. Meanwhile, you guys carry on some chat so we don't have crickets, or we can have... Hold on.
Awkward silence.
Yeah, I can barely hear it in the background.
Yeah.
I wonder how it sounds on the stream, though. That's the question.
Now I can hear it on the
Tony Wallow puts an image of a cricket, so it must be going out over the stream. Let me...
Yeah, I have no doubt it's doing that. That's not.
Well, I have doubts. I mean,
Is
it's...
there a way to mute Zoom and listen to the stream?
Yes, there is. But with one caveat. Only if you have multiple speakers on your system, like Ken has a Blue Yeti microphone, and I have a Blue Yeti microphone. If he has a speaker output enabled in his sound settings for the Blue Yeti microphone, as long as he has nothing, even if he has nothing plugged into the headphone jack on the bottom, he can select this speaker as in Zoom as the Blue Yeti microphone, and it will basically mute Zoom.
All right, but there's no mute button for
He
Zoom.
has nothing plugged into the headphone jack on the bottom.
There's no mute button for Zoom except to mute yourself, though.
No, there's not. Either you change your speaker source in Zoom to a device that you don't have anything
Well, I
plugged
don't
in,
even know how to do that. I assume you got to be logged into Zoom.
or you just gotta mute your whole computer.
So, Josh, is the address 4089 William Penn Highway, Monroeville? No, that's not the right one.
Not the right one.
What's the address of the one you went to? I'm going to guess and say they're going to be open at 10 o'clock because that's what time that one opens. So they probably open at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Like mine is
It was called the Exchange, right?
yeah.
That's what I thought it was. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say it's going to open at 10 o'clock in the morning. It's at the Miracle Mile. If it ever load. The phone number is 412-380-6051. Alex?
What are you talking about? That's not, if you're asking if that's the number that you sent me yesterday, it's not.
Now, 412. Eight. Hold on.
And you wonder why I drink on the street.
It's the number.
Yeah, I was about to ask you, Jim, why are you drinking?
I don't know, but I'm about to fall off the wagon, believe me.
I didn't have any.
By the way, Jose, you want to take the microphone level down a notch or two. It's a little hot.
That's when
Okay.
It's the number is 412-488-7001, where you went yesterday.
Well, so when I brought this one up yesterday and told you guys the number, you said yes, so that's kind of weird. Hold on, I got the doggone receipt right here. 1709 East Carson Street.
yeah.
That was good.
And you
Uh-oh.
know what? The funny part is that I said that without having Zoom focused to find out who it was. I just immediately went to, oh God.
Well, who else would it be joining late? He never is on time.
Opens tomorrow
Neither
at
am I.
11. Josh.
I mean, some of us have a job.
You were early today to carry stream.
No, it's still work.
And he's talking about me. He's talking about me.
So, open at 11, you know what time?
It opens at 11. I don't know what time it closes because you didn't ask me that. You said, what time does it open?
If today was haircut day and take off early day, they didn't do either of those. But I wanted to say something to ask you, that's why I was logged on here. Hey, Alex, why don't you take back the thing for Josh? You can get there tomorrow, can't you?
I wish.
I don't think Josh will, but
We all know Joshua will go to bed tonight. He'll wake up in the morning, he'll call me, and he'll completely forget that he was supposed to take it back.
no, he'll have you do it. Go try. Well, Kim's closer. Kim, you'll do it.
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't see why not. Somebody has to do it.
Jim can do it. He's closest.
Well, first of all, that's not going to happen. But number two, I was just going to say, well, I think I'm the closest of everybody.
I would probably say you are correct. And I do not see the time that it closes.
Yeah, but
The next, Greg is the next closest, correct?
Probably.
you can go to Allentown. Probably you remember this.
Yeah, that's what I thought of a while ago when I was looking it up, actually, was Allentown. No, it doesn't give me the total hours. It just says it opens at 11, but it doesn't say what time it closes.
So how much money do you think we'll get?
Kind of had this conversation last night, but
Couple $100. You'll be, like Ken said last night, you'll be lucky if you get the full amount back. How much did you?
Depends if they see you coming.
You should get your total amount paid back, including taxes.
right, because it says the return policy right off the receipt is required. Do you still have the receipt?
Yeah.
All
You still have
pack
the product.
all packaging and contents required. Since it didn't come in a box, you're lucky there, but you still need to have everything it came with. Returns are accepted at the locations of the purchase only. Returns may be subject to a restocking fee, and that's what you're going to have to be concerned about. If they feel like they want to be jerks and they're going to say, well, we're charging you a $299 restocking fee, you're going to get about $1.50 back.
Yeah, typically your restocking fee is about 15%.
I know.
Your time's
So I don't have the bag that they gave me for the HDMI cable and the thing to plug it in and the thing that they put the controller in.
You didn't buy an HDMI cable yesterday.
It came with it. They put it in a separate bag.
Well, just take back every. Are you going to try to return the games as well?
That would be out.
No, that's a
Why
Josh
would you ask
question.
him that? Why would you ask him that question? Of course he's going to return the games because we want to know that if he doesn't and he returns the console, he doesn't have anything to play them on.
Well, but the
You can put
point.
it in his coffee holder, coffee cup holder. Coffee cup holder.
I kind of knew that, Alex, but I wanted to see if he would recognize that. But he deferred that question immediately to you. That was kind of a rhetorical question that I knew the answer to, you know. Hey, Josh, what are we eating tonight that you're not sharing with everybody?
Oh, me?
Popcorn and Cheetos, and about all, and ice cream is about all you eat. And cake.
Yeah.
So according to the receipt, you might be lucky and get to return it. Might.
If I have plans to take the game back, because the game I want to play on the one that I can't even get to.
And also, you still got that, or I think you should still have that $7.21 left on that T-Mobile card that I can also add to the Amazon gift card balance to put that towards the computer as well.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he's not the biggest side in the house. He eats all that.
No.
He's like these competitive eaters. They eat all that stuff and they can't gain any weight, or they can gain weight. They just get rid of it as soon as they.
Oh, it might pick up on him when he's older too.
Probably.
Okay. When he gets to be 50, he'll probably get fat or something.
He says that he can't gain weight because of the medicine he's on, and because he's always moving around. He can't sit still.
ADHD.
All I know is he's half the size of me.
He's got ADHD.
He's maybe 95 pounds and I'm 190 pounds.
You weigh more than me, you think?
No, I don't think so.
I weigh 250.
Somebody made a
No,
joke.
I'm definitely not. You got about 60 pounds on me.
Okay.
This is change the subject, but somebody made a joke on Carrie's stream tonight. They said, something about backing up the hard drive. They said, how do I put it in reverse?
That's screwed him up.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm holding fine at 180.
The best way to not get Terry to go on a tangent or on a rant for 4 hours like you did today is for everybody to just say hi in chat and not ask any questions.
Yeah, but the burning question was asked: is him and his camera woman related?
Somebody asked that. I can't remember who asked that.
Yeah, somebody asked it, but no, unlikely. I won't speculate further till the stream is ended.
Me too.
We are at an hour and a half. Oh, hour and 33 minutes. A little past my my guessing time here. Guess that's another sign of old age. Don't say a word, Alex. I swear I'll put you in the waiting room and you won't come out till Tuesday.
Hey, Tim, does that go for me too?
You might be in there for about a month.
No!
I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a waiting room today.
Let's take a vote on how long should Josh be in the waiting room. All those in favor of a month say aye.
Hey, hey.
Josh, you're not supposed to vote for yourself on that, okay? Oh, yes.
I might be making the Xbox back tomorrow
That's good.
after the Congress birthday party.
I'm waiting for Jeff to get back, and I will go ahead and end the stream here in a minute. I don't know how badly I butchered the outro, so if it's as bad as I think it might be, please forgive me.
So how would I put that T-Mobile money towards the computer?
The same way you sent it to Alex for him to buy your wife's or your aunt's Echo.
I will purchase an Amazon gift card for $7.21, which is the remaining amount of money on the T-Mobile gift card. And that will be added to the Amazon gift card the Amazon gift cards that you go to the store physically buy and shoot me a picture of so I can add them to the account.
Okay.
So Jeff, two things.
Yes, sir.
One, check your messages. And two, now that you're back, I am going to push the button to have the dancing girls show up and in
Yeah,
the
well, I'm
stream.
just gonna make some popcorn I was gonna share with you. If you got a bowl.
Tony, good night. John, I can't say his name. I pronounced it earlier right. I'm not going to screw it up. Good night. Wintermute, good to see you. B.H. Ringer, good to see you. I don't think I missed anybody. Kenny Witten, thank you very much for showing up. Aloy, John Aloy. Is that right?
Yeah, he said that's right.
Okay. So did that run already and it kicked back over to this screen? It sure as hell did. And the reason for that is because I have this set up as a dual functioning. So I'm going to hit the
Turn on
button.
timer.
No. I actually,
All right.
one of the things I do have to do tonight is I've got one scene that has two functions. And I've got to split that scene up and do one scene for one thing and one scene for another thing. When this one ends, it should do what it's supposed to do. Should.
Oh, I'm gonna put my life in. Like that I would do on the air by 11:45.
Well, you might want to stick around. I think we're getting ready to have a discussion as soon as I end this.
Okay, I'll stick around.
New WebSocket connection. I got to look in to see what that is. And we are going to end the stream.
I need someone